In the name of the Creator, Redeemer, and Sanctifier.
Amen.
So when I was a kid, I loved waking up early on Saturday morning and watching cartoons, like I'm sure a lot of you do. And this is definitely going to age me, but my favorites were the Great Eight, can't get it out, Bugs Bunny, the Smurfs. A cousin of mine really liked He-Man and Masters of the Universe, and so I kind of grew to really enjoy that one as well. But in between all these cartoons was this little ditty that played about all these different songs, about interjections, about punctuation, about science, and about bills, and how Congress works, called Schoolhouse Rock. I loved Schoolhouse Rock. They were so popular that I had the record, and we watched them in school long after their debut on Sunday morning as a cartoon. And so the reason I'm talking about this is because I've had this song Interjections running through my head all week long. And so I'd like to share that joy with you all and have it run through your head all this next week long. So here you go.
Sad, oh, frightened, or mad, or excited, wow, or glad, hey! Then interjections start the sentence right. Interjections, hey, excitement, hey, emotion, generally set apart from a sentence by an exclamation point, or by common feeling not as strong. Interjections, show excitement or emotion. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Darn, that's the end.
So interjections. Why am I bringing up about interjections? Well, I'd like for us to think about this week as woe in today's gospel as an interjection. So instead of woe, but whoa. I think Jesus might be using these as an interjection and maybe perhaps using the term blessed as an interjection as well. So why would he be doing this? You see, he had just come down from the hill and he had called his disciples together and they were getting ready to embark on this incredible journey. And as soon as he touched the ground from the mountaintop onto the plain and he saw eye to eye with people, this incredible burst of energy and healing was felt by everyone there. It must have been like love tingling in the air, healing everywhere. And this huge surge through the crowds might have been a response of the disciples going, wow, this is going to be incredible work. With Jesus by our side, it's going to be easy work. I mean, look just what happened. And so Jesus preaches this first sermon, I think, not just for the crowd that was there, but in particular for his disciples, and perhaps maybe for us too. The work that we are called to do is not as simple as you think it might be. Wait a minute. Whoa. There are things you need to focus your life on, and there are things we need to let go of. It requires prayer and persistence and keeping God central in your life. And so I would love at this moment to read a different version of the Bible. It's the same passage, but it's written as a paraphrase by Eugene Peterson. And these are the blessings and the woes that Jesus preaches on. You're blessed when you've lost it all. God's kingdom is there for the finding. You're blessed when you're ravenously hungry, then you're ready for the messianic meal. You're blessed when tears flow freely. Joy comes with the morning. Count yourself blessed every time someone cuts you down or throws you out, every time someone smears or blackens your name to discredit me. What it means is the truth is too close for comfort and that person is uncomfortable. You can be glad when that happens. Skip like a lamb if you like, or even though they don't like it, I do. And all heaven applauds. And know that you are in good company. My preachers and witnesses have always been treated like this. But it's trouble ahead if you think you've made it, and what you have is all you'll ever get. And it's trouble ahead if you're satisfied with yourself. Yourself will not satisfy for long. And it's trouble ahead if you think life's all fun and games. There's suffering to be met, and you're going to meet it. And there's trouble ahead when you live only for the approval of others, saying what flatters them, doing what indulges them. Popularity contests are not truth contests. Look how many scoundrel priests were approved by your ancestors. Your task is to be true, not popular. So back to those interjections. Yes, when you have lost it because God's kingdom is in finding. Yes, when you're hungry, that means you're ready for the meal. Yes, when tears flow, joy will come. Yes, when you're being pushed out because of God's work, because you must be doing something right. Whoa, if you think you've made it. Whoa, if you're satisfied with yourself. Whoa, if life is only a fun and game. Fun and games. There's so much more fuller life out there. Whoa, if you live for approval. There's so much more to life than pleasing. And Jesus preaches, next week you'll hear more about it, that really at the center of all this work and all these woes and blessings is love and God. And all of us are called to be part of this God's kingdom. This love, healing, grace, and resurrection is the promise that God has given us. And God invites us into this work, this life-giving, healing work, but invites us to remember his first sermon to his disciples, those blessings and woes, those yeses and whoa, so that we may always remember to focus our lives on God and God's work. And perhaps with this focus and this persistence and this love, imagine all the incredible work that can happen in the world and how much love and light will be spread out because of it. Changing all those woes to wows. Amen.